What's up, y'all? I'm Peck. And if you're anything like me, when asking someone what's the most powerful thing in BR, it's positioning. Positioning, positioning, positioning. Yet, nobody really ever goes past that explanation. It's just positioning. Now that's where I come in. I'm going to be your guide in helping you to show what maneuvering positioning really are and how you can put them to work in your games and really succeed in your gunfights. Now for the first episode, I thought it would be great to focus on the one thing that we all do but rarely think about, but yet is so important in maneuvering. Flanking. You guessed it. Now I'd go so far as to argue that 9 times out of 10 a flank is the deciding factor in a squad-on-squad gunfight, and usually the one instigating the flank is the winning team. So, without further ado, let's start breaking down some clips. Let's run it. So coming off buy, we spot a rover coming in and decide to swing back, get a quick ambush on these guys while they're trying to buy. Coming around the corner, I jump the gun a little bit but kickstart the engagement with a nice headshot and almost immediately get in contact with my team to get him in on a flank around the building while I hold the open with a long rifle and get more information. After throwing a fantastic stun grenade, I decide to push up and support my teammate and get more information, and as I'm running I spot the sniper glint, don't flick in time and spot the third. And so here we know where everybody is, and I start armoring up and keep tabs, and my teammate actually starts to assassinate him as I'm keeping tabs, and we know where the last guy is and have him zoned in. I decide to finish off the third guy in case he's got self, but pretty unlikely. Teammate goes around back, I go in front, and we pinch this last man. And get a nice team wipe. Now a personal rule of mine is always to clear out of the area you were just fighting in, because most likely a third party saw the minimap and is on the way to come kill you and finish you off. And there's always one more coming, so be prepared for that. Truth be told, coming around the corner, guess what? Third party looking in on the fight we just had. I spot him trying to get a shot and then decide to go up top and get some verticality and possibly a flank on him. Coming up, spot 2 and decide to immediately take shots, some 2 nice clean headshots. In the split-second decision-making, I have 2 options. I could either run straight across the parking lot with snake shots in a desperate attempt to save my teammate's life and finish off the third, all the while the guys I just downed might have self-revive and shoot me in the back when they pick themselves up, or re-armor and fight me at another point. Or I could effectively sacrifice my teammate and finish off these 2 I downed to inhibit self-revive and give myself a true one-on-one with the last guy, and most likely be able to get a flank on him. So I decided to try to finish these guys first before pushing on to the third guy, and as doing so, making sure he's not pushing me. After making sure he's still finishing my teammate, I push, and truth be told, that guy did have self-revive. And you know what I'm saying, you gotta make sure he's looking in the whites of your head before you kill him. And again, making sure he's not pushing. I know that he's still over there, and he thinks I'm over by his teammates still, so I decide to clear the area, make sure he doesn't know where I am, and get a nice flank on him while he's trying to get a position on me, and clean it up with a nice headshot. This clip goes to show how continuous movement and flanking can really give you great shots on your opponents and really make you clean up the fight without much issue. Next clip! Different match, and towards the later end of the game, me and my team were looking for a buy station to pick up supplies for a late game. And you guessed it, we spotted a team at the said buy station. Now, let's break down the situation. They do not know we're here yet. So, we have the element of surprise and freedom of movement and multiple angles of approach. We can go on the right side and run straight across the open. If they spot us, they're only going to be shooting us from one direction. Or I can take this nasty looking ravine on the left and break line of sight and come from behind them, and we'll be shooting from both their back and their front. Let's see what happens. It's important to note that as I'm moving into my flank, I notify my team to start taking shots at the enemy team at the buy station in the hopes that they will get tunnel vision on my own team, so that when I start shooting at them from the flank, they'll be that much more surprised.
Get to the new safe zone.
So, coming around the corner, I'm keeping my gun up and walking up instead of sprinting up in case there's someone already knowing I'm there. Finish off one guy, and immediately after I down him, I tell my team via comms that I got it down, and they start pinching immediately and pushing up. And you can see here, from them pushing down the hill they were shooting, taking pokes from. Once I see that, I also start coming in to envelop all of them. And immediately see a guy and down him. And then teammate pinch comes in and finishes off the guy down. But we still got more left, so we're keeping a defensive posture and ready to fight. Guy shows himself, I sprint, he starts moving in the ravine, potentially for a flank, so I counter his own flank with my own flank and take him out. Now in my opinion, this is pretty textbook flanking, goes to show how proper maneuvering and communication can lead to taking out teams with ease. So, getting towards the end of the game, people are starting to move in positions to camp until circle closes. We spot a rover moving into this hangar. Let's break down some of our options here. We know the team is camping in the hangar and my teammate's moving up, and there's 3 angles of approach as highlighted by my crudely drawn arrows. And so with communication my team, we send 2 people in one door. I'm going to go far door and someone wraps around to the hangar for a full envelopment on this team while we still have element of surprise. Let's see what happens. And always remember the rule, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. There's no rush in this, they have no idea we're there, and I obviously missed the guy right behind the pillar for the good headshot, make up for it in the end with clean kills. So I think in that whole engagement we took, what, 4 or 3 armor plates worth of damage. Now do you guys think we wouldn't have planned that, fully enveloped them, and all went in the same door, that would have turned out the same way? It's up to you to decide, but let's run to the next clip. Early game, 2 teammates get down Morehouse, we're running from bunker to go help them out. I gotta ask, do you guys only drop in one location? Because I swear I either drop at this warehouse or the bunker 10 times out of 10. Please let me know. But anyways, I digress.
Moving.
Coming up on the warehouse, me and my teammate decided to move in the same area. I just get a down, get a kill, and back off the reload, aware of the counter peek, and kind of misplay it, but still end up getting both kills. And I end up running around the corner, throw a flank, and you could hear it save my life by his P90 spray because the third came out. So I decided to hold the corner and keep re-peeking the corner, make sure I'm not getting pushed. Coming around with the left flank, and as you guys can see, they didn't even expect it. But probably should have went right around the truck instead of left, but it worked out for the end. You guys can already start to see that flanking comes in all different shapes and sizes and can be used in almost every single scenario at any point, any fight, and highly recommend to use it at every point you can to get out of the crosshairs of the enemy. This next clip I'm going to show you really gives a great showcase of just quick use of the flank and 2 quick kills.
Stay over here. Could still be close.
In retrospect, it's pretty hilarious how running in a circle twice was able to net me 2 quick kills. It's a testament to how maneuvering and staying out of the enemy's crosshairs will get you on top. Now, do you think I would have won that fight if I would have taken both those fights straight up? Most likely not. Now, moving on to a bit more advanced scenario when you're running into a players with general degree of knowledge of maneuvering and flanking. Let's see how it plays out. So, moving in, see a recon device was activated and we got a loadout, so just getting a quick check on where the recon is, see where it is. So it looks like I'm just going to get the loadout and try to take this fight, because most likely they're going for loadout too. For those of you who noticed and cringed at the airspace too crowded bug, you've been rewarded 2 Shrewd bucks and they'll be there in about 35 days. So anyways, coming off the loadout, I'm expecting these guys to push me, and lo and behold, here they are, down one immediately, comebacks, and guess what, guys spamming RPGs, and thank God for EOD, great reason why I never take it off my class. But anyway, after getting tired of this guy spamming RPGs, I just decided to get a quick flank on him, but let's see what happens. The enemy team decided to flank me. Oh, look at that. Now, we ended up finishing out the fight with a skill of our own by finishing it with an RPG, but I think it's a great testament as you get more and more advanced that enemies will flank you too, and you have to be aware of that and be on the defensive for that. So for the final clip, I'm going to show you what it looks like once you truly master flanking and maneuvering to secure your kills. And as you can see, this man is so good at flanking, I can't even see him. And he's just, you know, cheers to him. He beat me on this flank, I guess. For those of you who cannot tell, this is obviously a joke. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I had an absolute blast making this video, so if you guys liked it, please let me know. Any suggestions for future videos? If you would like me to do a full game breakdown, please let me know. But yeah, it was fun, guys. Take it easy.